Hey, welcome to Why Am I Knicks Fan? I'm comedian Miller Mark, and my guest today is Luke Trovese. I already butchered it off the top. How do you say your last name?
Trovese.
Oh, Trovese.
Yeah. Close enough, close.
This episode is off to a roaring start. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Happy to be here, man. I love talking Knicks, so looking forward to it.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to jump in on all these topics and learn about you because we're just meeting today. This is an interesting first date. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't put out on the first date.
Oh,
just
all
so
right.
you know.
Well, all right. Get out of here then. All right. It's time to put on your knickers and talk some Bockers and comedy basketball. Oh, wait. Comedy and Bockers basketball. All right. The Knicks are currently 16-7 in second place in the Eastern Conference, 2.5 games behind the surprise Detroit Pistons. I love them being 13-1 at home. I know you like that too. Mm-hmm. Dominant at the Garden. They won Group C in the East NBA Cup, so their quarterfinal is tonight against the Raptors in Toronto. Think we got a chance?
I think so, man. I think so. I heard that the point guards are questionable right now from the Raptors, so, and you know, our boys got it. They'll take care of them.
You did more research than me. I'm like, oh, they're questionable. Since our last episode, Brunson missed a couple of games with the ankle injury. OG missed 9 games, and the Knicks went 6-3, but he's back now. Hart, because OG missed some games, they put Hart in the starting lineup and moved Mitchell Robinson to the bench, and it really worked out phenomenally.
Yeah, definitely. I like how it looks, visually. And also, I just like having Mitch off the bench. I don't really like having him starting games. I don't like having him work his knees too much.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it was it a game at Boston? I can't remember. They're doing that Hacker Robinson early. I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah, I know.
And I think I should have looked this up. Isn't he 2 for 11 from the free throw?
He's abysmal from the line right now. I think it's like 25% from the free throw line, like a record low across all the NBA right now.
Yeah, and Hart's improved. The big thing with him was 3-point shooting. He's improved it big time this year.
Well, we'll see. I think that I'm a little skeptical about the Josh Hart shooting because at the beginning of the year last year he was having a pretty good shooting season by the end, but in the beginning of the season very rocky. So he's a streaky guy. We'll see if it all comes together by the end of the season.
So when he sees this, you'll never be a guest on the roommate show.
Yeah, I know it's over for me.
Yeah. He's shooting 38%, and Shamet was playing pretty well, but then he got hurt again. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. It's the same shoulder that he got the surgery on too.
And I looked it up before I came out here. I was just like, how long is he out? And it says 4 more weeks, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Which is honestly best case scenario because to re-injure that same shoulder is gonna be he could have been out for the whole season again, which would have been abysmal. We would have had to put him back in the G League, and it would have been a whole thing. It would have been nuts.
Yeah, and he was playing really well too. He had 36 against the Heat or something, and and Towns is questionable for tonight, right?
Yeah, I think he'll play tonight though. I'm pretty sure.
And also before I came here, I saw McBride's out, right?
Yeah, he injured himself in the Magic game on Sunday.
Which we finally beat the Magic, so I was happy as heck about that. And usually my first question for my guest is, are you a Knicks fan? And he clearly is because he knows his stuff.
Huge Knicks fan, brother. I've been a fan since 2010. I'm 32 now, so
you're
I've been
a young
fan
boy.
I'm
I'm 40. I just turned 45.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous of the people who were around for the Ewing era, even the Allen Houston era, because that is the one blind spot in my Knicks knowledge is from 2000 to 2010 is it's just a dark age, and everybody's like, no, it is a dark age. You don't
I
need
was
to
just
watch
about
it,
to say that, and I'm like, you should be so happy you missed that.
Yeah, I really should be. But yeah, big fan of the team.
Yeah, because you brought up Ewing. He was my childhood hero or whatever. And his middle name's Aloysius, but I didn't know how to say it, so I used to go Patrick Aloysius Ewing. Until somebody was like, I think it's Aloysius. So what's your favorite memory then, being a Knicks fan?
There's so many great memories over the years. When somebody asks me what my favorite memory is, there's a couple that come to mind. There's Jeremy Lin hitting the three-pointer on the Raptors to win the game.
Oh, yeah.
Melo scoring, 61 on Easter Day against the Bulls. Finding out Porzingis was good. Tingus Pingus the day he got drafted. Julius Randle in the bubble being a beast. But I think my favorite moment was like my first season watching the Knicks. It was the Knicks against the Heat. It was the Heatles versus the core, the rookie group of guys. We had Chandler and Gallinari and Fields and all those guys. And we came into that game and as a fledgling Knicks fan, I was like, we're gonna beat them, we're gonna do this. And
you were an idiot, is what you're saying.
We were getting stomped. And then at one point, Wilson Chandler steals the ball, goes for a fast break, does a Statue of Liberty dunk in the Garden. Crowd is rocking. They go to commercial break. The adrenaline is pumping in my system, and I was like, I'm a Knicks fan. That was the day I became a Knicks fan.
like how you can pinpoint it exactly.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, back then when I had money, I was a season ticket holder, and I hate bandwagon riders. Mm-hmm. So you talking about the Heatles or whatever.
Yeah.
This was this was before the renovations, but this beautiful Knicks fan, she was with this dude rocking a Heat LeBron jersey, and I just walked up to both of them. I said, I just want to let you know, ma'am or whatever. I don't think I said ma'am, but 95% of bandwagon riders cheat on their significant other. And I just walked away.
That's a true statistic.
Yeah, because if you could change a team that easy, it's like, come on now.
Yeah, come on.
The dude was jacked too. He wanted to beat the crap out of me, so I got the heck out of it. All right, listen. All right, now the comedy portion. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I still can't believe how new of a Knicks fan you are. I love this. This is giving me energy. All right, what got you into comedy?
I think I grew up watching Dane Cook was the guy in the early 2000s that gave me the idea of what stand-up comedy is. And then there was that boom in 2015, 2016 when Louis C.K. was first I think he dropped the Beacon special, and then podcasting was kind of in a great spot where Maron was doing podcasts all the time. And I saw an episode of The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, and he was talking about going to his first open mic at Stand Up New York and bombing, and I was like, I will go do that. And then I proceeded to go to Stand Up New York, and I didn't bomb, but I didn't do great either. And that was 10, 11 years ago at this point.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I've been kind of in the scene for a while since then.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I remember I actually started around the same time, 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
And I remember finally, because I had been talking about doing it for years, when you finally achieve it, it didn't really matter how it went. It's just I did that. And I'm sure you were high as a kite. You're like, yeah.
Yes, yeah. And dude, all I wanted to do every night was I would come from my job and I would go just do open mics and just hang out in the scene. And that's all I wanted to do. And then I started really doing comedy, and I was like, I don't want to hang out with any of you people.
But I'll tell you off air because it's my buddy's joke, but he has a funny joke about that. But I'll tell you off air because he'll be pissed if I said it on air. Yeah. All right, so the next question you kind of answer. Who are you influenced or your favorite comedians? Is it Dane Cook, Louis C.K.?
No. I mean, not Dane Cook, really.
Dane Cook I was raising some eyebrows.
No. He just put me onto the scene. Yeah. But I would say the Chicago guys are really some of my favorites. Kyle Kinane, Pete Holmes, T.J. Miller, and Hannibal Buress. Those are some of my favorite. Mulaney too. A lot of those guys are some of my favorites. Ronnie Chang is another big one for me, and then also Joe Coy as a half Filipino, half whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a half Filipino, half Italian. So
cool.
Having that kind of exposure and seeing a guy like that really was very cool. And also Rex Navarrete, he was a comic from the Philippines, was very popular. When I was watching YouTube and watching comedy, that's the guy I would go to. Him and Russell Peters.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of Indian and Canadians I know that love Russell Peters, and he's funny. Obviously, I was gonna say he's pretty funny.
He made it work.
Yeah. So that's so cool. There was some. Have you ever met T.J. Miller?
Yes, actually I have. I used to intern for Legion of Skanks for a while.
Oh, cool.
For a couple years when they were still at the Creek, and I met him there. We were doing this thing called the Intern Olympics, and then on the last episode, it was basically a bunch of people showed up for an intern spot at the show, and Lewis was yeah, everybody, let's just have everybody compete, and just turn it into a 4-week challenge or a 6-week challenge or something like that.
Was it just tell jokes?
No, it was like he would have us come in and be like, you have to like bring drinks to the entire team. You have to like stuff like an intern is supposed to do, and they turned it into like an Olympic kind of
Okay.
thing.
So,
and you had to like edit clips, and then they had to like grade the clips and the photos and stuff, and it was every week. And yeah, I met TJ Miller on like one of the last weeks, and one of the other guys in the internship, he unplugged TJ Miller's pinball machine.
Oh.
And he had money on the game, so he came over and was like, what the hell, guys? You know?
Yeah, my interaction with him, I've seen him a couple of times. A super nice guy.
Yeah,
and
super
everything.
nice.
And I used to, do you know who Dustin Chafin is?
Yeah, I know Dustin.
Yeah, he was my coach for a little while.
Nice.
So at least I would talk to TJ because he opens for TJ sometimes. So super nice guy.
Yeah.
And I'd be tell Dustin I said hello or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
All right, what's your like favorite spot to perform at?
Right now it's the comedy shop because it's the place I get the most spots at. Otherwise known as the Lantern, if you remember from back in the day.
I was just there on Sunday for a benefit show.
Nice.
A couple of my friends were producing.
Cool. Yeah.
I didn't even know till. Do you know who Elisa Brown is?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I went to one of her Hot Chip shows last month. I didn't even know there was a downstairs.
Yeah. They just re-renovated it for like the first time in like forever. But like favorite places to perform. I mean, if I can even get on there, the stand in the basement is like probably one of the best places to go perform.
Otherwise known as the main room.
Yeah, the main room. See, shows you how often I get booked there. But that's a fun room if you can get in there, I think.
Oh yeah. I've done bringer shows there. That's the best I can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a phenomenal environment. Do you like upstairs though?
Upstairs is weird, man. I like upstairs because you're at the stand and it's like there's a clientele there that like it's really cool to like hang out there and like do shows there. But that upstairs room feels like a waiting room for the downstairs for the main room, you know?
You're so right about that.
It's hard to get the crowd going in there.
Oh yeah, definitely. So what would be like your like top moment you've had in comedy so far? Other than this podcast.
Dang, I was really gonna say this podcast. This is like my big moment. No, I would say I was at the Comedy Store in LA, and I was opening for Allegiant Escapes. They were doing a showcase show there, and they packed this room out with like 500, like whatever that is. They sold out the space in the main room at the Comedy Store. And, Lewis goes to me and he's like, do you want to go do 5 minutes on it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I went and did 5 minutes. I had to follow Kim Congdon, who's not easy to follow. And then I was immediately followed by Joey Diaz. So, like, to do well on that show.
Another really nice guy.
Yeah, so, like, to do that spot and do well was, like, electric. And Lewis was even like, oh, just hold on to this. Remember this when you're going through your comedy stuff because, like, you sometimes cheat your way into spaces you're not supposed to be in yet, and that was one of those moments. Then I smoked a bunch of weed, had an anxiety attack, and had to go home. It's that California weed, man.
That's great. I love the ending to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like when the door opens, you got to be ready. That's the big thing, and you were ready. That's awesome.
I was ready in that moment for sure.
Yeah, I so bad want to go visit a Comedy Store because my cousin, who's no longer with us, his name is on the wall. I just want to get a picture pointing to the name. There's cameras here, so I'm pointing. So I just want to see that. And I forget, is the big room the original room or the?
No, the big room is the main room. The original room is the one with all the neon lights on the side. If you saw Gerard Carmichael's special, that was in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So there's the belly room that's smaller, the original room that's a little bit bigger, and then the main room is 500 or whatever.
Yeah. I've done all three. I opened for a show in the belly room, and that was okay. And then I did the original room for an open mic, and I just ate a dick there. I was like, I was coming in with a swagger, like I've already done the main stage. I got this. Come back like a year later, and then like I do a bunch of new jokes, and they hate everything that I have, and I'm like, I hate this. I don't want to do this anymore.
If anybody wants to do comedy, mics can destroy your confidence.
Yeah, your confidence is obliterated.
Do you got any shows to promote coming up?
I do. I have. So I just launched a show at the Comedy Shop. It's called Charisma Check Comedy.
Oh, cool.
First one's going to be tomorrow, December 10th. The next one after that is going to be in January. I believe it's January 14th. It's every second Wednesday of the month. So that's going to be my spot. Yeah, January 14th. That's going to be the next one.
And how do you get tickets? Just go to comedyshop.com?
You can go to my my Instagram. It's at Luke Trovese, LukeTrovese. And the link is going to be in my bio there for Charisma Check Comedy. Or you can go to Eventbrite and check Charisma Check Comedy.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. My next question was, where can I find you on social media? He already answered it.
Listen, man, I'm one step ahead of you. Us Knicks fans understand. There's like a wavelength that we just understand each other on.
Yeah. You did the backdoor cut. I hit you.
Yeah, exactly, man, exactly.
Yeah, two other things before we get out of here. I just was sad to see that Michael Ray Richardson, way before your time, passed away at like 70 years old. Mm-hmm. He was actually before my time, too. He's like early 80s or whatever. And you mentioned him earlier. Gallinari retired.
Yeah, I know, dude. That was my, like, as an Italian, watching that guy. My friends used to call me the Rooster because I'd always like pull out a Rooster.
Oh, I forgot. See, I forgot that's his nickname.
Yeah, I used to pull out a Euro step all the time because it's the only move I knew how to do. And they would call me Gallinari because I'd have spiky hair all the time.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you were living it up.
I was living it up.
Yeah, I looked at his 16 years, 6th overall pick by the Knicks in 08. I was so sad when they had to give him up to get Melo. But obviously Melo. I just wish Dolan wasn't so, like, we got to get Melo now. Just wait a year. He was on sign with us.
Yeah, he was going to sign with us anyway, man.
All right, the 12th man is in the game, which means this podcast is almost over. I want to give a big thanks to Luke for being my guest today.
Happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And I want to thank the Producers Club for allowing us to record this in their lovely podcast studio. You can follow the podcast at Why Am I Knicks Fan at Outlook. I think I'm Why Am I Knicks Fan? Well, it's in my bio, so you can follow me there. Or you can email the show, Why Am I Knicks Fan at Outlook.com. All right, thanks everybody for listening, and we'll see you next month with another guest. All right, take care.